Come in, have a seat. I obviously have an unboxing to do, but before we get to this item, I want to share with you how I found and worked with a CA to make this purchase. If you're not familiar with the term CA or SA, it stands for Client Advisor or Sales Associate. And these are just titles that people that work in the luxury shopping space go by. You may hear shoppers talk about regularly working with the same CA to make certain purchases. It just makes shopping a lot easier, especially when it's a hot ticket item that's often sold out. I don't yet have anyone that I work with or shop through on a regular basis. So this time and one other time before that I'll tell you about, I found myself having to kind of hunt down CAs online because I don't have that long-standing relationship, in hopes of finding someone who would be interested in working with me. The reason I say interested in, it reminds me of some videos that I've seen kind of making fun of some brands who have very snobby sales associates who are not always interested in working with shoppers, especially ones who are wanting to buy lower ticket items, scarves, card holders, not the big expensive purchases. And so they may not roll out the red carpet for you if you're not planning to spend a significant amount of money, which is totally subjective. And so I think when you see these types of videos and the brand has a perception being very expensive and exclusive, it can deter you from even wanting to purchase those items. In this case, I went to the website, I knew exactly what I wanted, but I saw that it was not available for purchase online. Louis Vuitton, the website did give me the option to call for availability and find in store, so I could at least see a list of locations in the US that had this item. In which case, a client advisor that I would have worked with before would have made that process easier. I would have shot them a text or called to say, hey, I'm looking for this. Can you get it for me? Again, I don't have that relationship. So what I did this time and a time before is I got on Instagram, and a lot of client advisors, well, I won't say a lot. There are client advisors who have work Instagram accounts, and they will have their contact info and make it very easy for you to reach out to them that way. The way to do that is to go into the Instagram search bar and type in client advisor. In some cases, you can find people by searching hashtag client advisor, but it's pretty easy and straightforward to just search client advisors. That'll bring up a short list of people who have the client advisor title somewhere in their bio. Client advisors that have, a larger following. And so I think that just gives you perspective on how accessible they are, how responsive they are. And so those may be people that you kind of prioritize or reach out to first. I recommend that you take a look at who's following them. And so you can click their list of followers and then do the same thing, search for other client advisors. I have made purchases from other cities, so you're not necessarily looking for someone in your city. You're just looking for someone who's active on Instagram, who's posting regularly or has posted recently, and ones that have, a decent enough following that would signal to you that there are other people that they work with. Identified a few people like that, and like I said, they'll have their contact info in their bios. And so the first time I went through this process, I sent emails, but every email or every client advisor that responded just asked that I send them a text message. I think it's easier for them to communicate that way. So this time around, I just messaged this client advisor through Instagram. He was super quick to respond. I just let him know, this is an item that I'm looking for. It looks like it might be in your city. Could you help me get my hands on it? Overall, it was a very easy process. You're just looking for somebody who's responsive. And the beauty of social media is that it makes very distant people more accessible. So I encourage you, if you find something that you're interested in purchasing, this is a working relationship, right? They want to make money, you want to shop, so don't hesitate to reach out to them. I will just say that, even when sending a quick Instagram message, it's work related, so send it the same way you would send an email to someone in your workplace. Same sort of greeting, same level of detail. Hey, I hope this finds you well. I'm looking for this particular item. I'm hoping that you can help. So approaching it that way, I think can help, but Do not be intimidated by not having a go-to person. I've been able to snag two, not one, but two mini pochettes in addition to this item that was sold out. And it all happened very quickly. So all that to say, just go for it.